Hey guys, thanks for joining us again for Duplin Dine and Wine. Dinery, what the freaking frack? And guess what we got this week? We've got a Motley Port Sangria for those huge gatherings you're gonna have. This thing is awesome, but what it's gonna do, we've got some oranges, we got some apples, grapes, cherries, I even see some cranberries in there. The star of this show is our Duplin American Port. This stuff is 18% alcohol. So you're gonna get a little bit extra alcohol in there for that motley crew you're gonna have over. So now we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna leave it in there overnight. Now you can leave it in there a couple hours, up to 24 hours. You want that fruit to soak up that port, but you don't want it to get all mushy because you wanna eat that fruit afterwards. That's gonna be some boozy fruit. So we've got our Motley Port Sangria out of the refrigerator a little earlier than I wanted to, but you know, I couldn't help myself. I wanted this so bad. So here's the surprise. We've got our port wine in there, our American port. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna pour some of this pumpkin wine in there. If you haven't had our pumpkin wine, the reason I chose this, because you can use any wine you want, but the reason I chose this, you got those clove and that cinnamon taste in there. And that clove and cinnamon mixed with that port wine and all of those fruits in there, I'm telling you right now, it really, really complements that taste of that port wine and all of those fruits. Now, here's another cool thing. Once you get this done, you're starting to pour it out and everything, you've mixed it up. You know, you do a couple glasses, you can always pour more wine in there and it's like the never-ending sangria. You can really smell that port wine, and I think there is a lot of that port in these fruits. So I'm gonna just take some of that fruit and I'm gonna put it in my glass before I pour that sangria over top. Now all we gotta do is pour, and you want about halfway up of that glass, because as soon as we get that right about there, we need some fizz in this. So what we got over here, now you can use a couple different things. We got ginger beer, or you can use any kind of hard seltzer. Tell you what, I love ginger beer, so we're using ginger beer for this. It's gonna give it that nice kind of a bite to it, mixed with that cinnamon and that port wine. And of course, let's put something on the side here and make this look nice. Yeah, why not an orange too? Now it's time to taste, and of course the smell gets you first. I smell that cinnamon from that pumpkin wine, smell the brandy from the port in there. So let's shut up and just taste it. That ginger beer gives you that bite too, but that ginger beer with that brandy and that cinnamon from the pumpkin all blended together, and you get those fruit tastes. It's like a cornucopia of just fruit and brandy. It's great. You guys are gonna love this. Definitely try this. If you'd rather have a seltzer in it, go for it, but I'm a ginger beer guy. Guys, thanks. Try this out. We'll see you next time. Take care. We'll see you on the other side. Frank, I'm out.